everybody. I noticed that y'all really responded well to the having someone to listen to audio, so I thought that I would kind of make a part two to that because I know that unfortunately, with the holidays comes seasonal depression, and I know that that's something that affects many people, especially ASMR listeners. Um, so I just wanted to make a part two to that in case y'all don't have anybody to talk to, because I understand that that's something that can be really hard, and it's not something you should ever have to go through alone or feel like the only person that understands is you. So, I'd say without further ado, let's get into the video, but we kind of already started. Um, so how are you? I mean, I know that this time of year is really difficult, and seeing family that you haven't seen all year asking you 80,000 questions about how you're doing, what you're doing, when you're gonna get that job or that promotion, or when you're gonna get married, when you're gonna finally have kids, can be really overwhelming. And especially family that hasn't seen you all year and they act like they know exactly what's going on in your life as if you're not a changing person, or they're just as invested in your life as they would be if they lived right next door, but you're not that close, so it feels really weird. I know that unfortunately this can be really overwhelming, again, as I've said, but I don't want you to have to go through it alone. And I hope you realize that even though we don't really get to talk face to face, that I am still here for you. And I hope you know that you're not suffering alone. Aside from myself, there's hundreds, thousands of other people that know exactly how you feel. They may not be in your shoes or know your experiences, but they know how you feel, and they know what you're going through. Not just with this upcoming holiday, but the next big one, whatever it is that you celebrate in this coming month. It is really difficult, especially if you live alone or you don't really have friends or loved ones to be with during that time, because not only is it the imposing family that can make this time of year hard, but it's the lack of family. It's a reminder of loss, or it's a time that you used to really enjoy, but since that person or people, since they're not here anymore, it really makes things difficult. And it really seems harder to put on that smile and decorate that tree or that altar or just that safe space that once used to light you up as a kid. But now that you're older, it's not as easy. It's not as easy to plaster on that smile, considering the fact that it's probably not too genuine. But that being said, you do, kind of a cheesy line here, but you are the master of your own fate. You get to choose where you go in life, even if you feel like you don't, even if you feel like your boss is breathing down your neck, or you're getting quote-unquote overtime, but it's really just them working you to the bone, just so you can make rent this month. I understand that this time of year is difficult, and dealing with people is really hard. Because no matter how much compassion they have in wishing you happy holidays, it doesn't really seem like they quite mean it when they've been yelling at you 2 seconds before from something that's completely out of your control. And I know that this talk is kind of all over the place, but I just want y'all to know that whatever situation you're in, and however it's affecting you, like I've said 800 times in this video, you're not alone. I know that it can feel like you are, and sometimes when you physically are is when it's at its worst. When you don't have someone to turn over to in the middle of the night and just speak your truth. Or whenever that person you are turning over to doesn't really feel like home anymore. I just want you to know that if you're in a situation where you feel like you aren't at your best, even though it may be difficult, find something, try to find something every day that can make you smile. Even if it's just a stupid joke on the internet, or maybe listening to this video. I just want you to know that I'm here for you. We may not know each other. You may not be able to see me face to face. You may not know who I am, but I'm here for you and I care. Even if it feels like nobody else does. I wish there was more I could do than just talk, but we're all limited. While in our minds we may be unlimited physically, we're pretty tethered. But any situation that you can be in is stressful. And this time of year, all the commercials, all the advertisements, all the pushing for this and this and this, and how you can do this better for your family, or how you can be better towards your loved ones, or how you're letting them down, or what you can get them for this holiday, or what recipes you can make to bring to this family event, when while it all may be meant in good fun, it is really overwhelming. Like, hurry, get to this sale before it ends, or, there's just, it's a lot. And though it may not seem like a lot to most people, I know there's some of you out there that really get bombarded this time of year. And whether it be on a large scale or a smaller scale, I know that it's still overwhelming. And to those of you that are not overwhelmed this time of year, I say congratulations. Congratulations on making it through another year, and I hope that you have many, many more. And honestly, I hope every single one of you, no matter what side of the spectrum you're on, whether this is your favorite time of year or your least favorite time of year, I hope that you can find something every day that makes each day a little bit better. Even if you're just going through the routine, waking up, drinking coffee, taking kids to school, headed to work, having the worst day at work, the best day at work. Maybe just having a mediocre day at work. Picking kids up, dropping kids off, going to appointments, making appointments, coming home, making dinner, helping make dinner, doing housework, whatever. Showering, going to bed, and doing it all over again. I know that it can feel like we're stuck in a bit of a repetitive situation in everyday life, and now you have to add so much more to that. You have to go holiday shopping, you have to, like I said, make all these new family events and plan them around your already busy schedule. Or this can be the time of the year that is really empty, and it really takes a toll on you. That's something that can be just as hard, because even though your body's not going, it doesn't stop your mind from being on the fast track, going through the same old routine every day, beating yourself up on the inside, feeling that grief, dealing with loss. And that's something that can be more wearing on you than going throughout the day, or throughout the week, or the month, or however long it lasts. I know that I can't reach in there and be able to help each and every one of you, because like I said before, we are all going through different things. But I really hope that even though I know lots of people listen to ASMR in order to achieve a sort of headspace, and there's plenty of different ones out there, I hope that for those of you that enjoy this audio, that it helps you, not only mentally, physically, emotionally, but I hope that it helps your well-being. And I hope you really do understand that though I'm not able to understand your situation specifically, I do want you to know that I care. And if there's anything I can ever do to help, please do not feel like you can't reach out. Whether it be to me, other resources, there's millions of great resources on the internet that can really help everybody this time of year. And if payment is an issue, trust me, there's ways around that. And I really hope that everyone has a wonderful, wonderful end of their year. And again, I just hope you understand that you're not alone. Thank you everybody for listening, and I'll see you next time.